All right. Welcome everybody. It is 9:05, 9:06 now. We waited a little too long, but we're good.
I'm out of here.
We're all set. How is everybody tonight? I hope you guys are having a good time. Hope you are ready for some fun. We had a lot happen right before I hopped on stream, so good to see everybody. Welcome back. It's been a month plus, I think. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, if you go to your Twitch page, it just says that you have no videos.
I have no videos. It's been a month plus.
And no schedule. I think it might have a schedule.
That's good. That's good. We have people here, but I'm going to run through chat real fast just as we kind of get into it. So Lukeski was first. I just do want to throw that out there. And he was first, so good for him.
Hello, everyone.
I popped on, and in the mod tools, there was like 7 people on as soon as I went live, which was pretty crazy. That's awesome.
I won't let my granddad wearing this shirt. Why didn't you tell me to change?
I did. I said something to you when you pulled up. You can take it off. Show me your undershirt, big boy.
No one wants to see that.
Yeah. Lucy said, "Let's make this quick, Hedgie. Show us your caboose." I don't think that's what I'm going to be doing tonight.
I can show you all my caboose.
I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Look, we can make it weird too. Watch this. Yeah, and then chat's just overlaying your face.
That's
you
fine.
Like that?
I'm most people.
Okay.
Cover my face.
I think the build screen's good. So yeah, we are here. Chronomap says, "Do I trust you?" Who knows? I guess that's part of the fun tonight, right? We're gonna have a good time tonight. I've got some really, really awesome things. This has been building for quite a while, and I'm finally at a point where I can do this, and I want to, and I'm really, really excited. Dan already knows what's going on. A couple other people do already know. Don't shake your head.
No idea.
Don't shake your head. A couple people know what's happening, but I'm very excited. This has been a long time coming, and we're finally here, which is cool. And a lot of it came together last minute, which is not how I planned it. When I set this date, I was giving myself plenty of buffer time, and it turned out today happened to be the day for everything to go right, which is good, which is really, really good. So I'm super excited for this. Veritas says he's staying awake for this. You won't have to stay awake very long. I'm going to make the announcement at 9:20 Eastern. So basically 12 minutes from now, we're going to make the announcement. It's going to be very, very exciting. And it's the question, do you trust me? What? You look...
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm just here for the ride.
He's good. Shout out to Reimer for sub at tier 1, sub for 11 months. He's currently on an 11-month streak. He said, "Ayo," which I knew he'd be here, so thank you, Reimer. I appreciate that. Tenor's here. He says, "Here we go." Darth Foster says, "Let's go." Luski subscribed with Prime. He's subscribed for 2 months. He says, "Show caboose." Thank you, bud. I'm still not seeing my caboose. Okay, you're not.
My caboose is still up for grabs, literally and figurative.
Okay. Anyway. Finality is subscribed with Prime. He said, for 15 months. Wow, that's awesome. He says, "Woo!" Mimi Q says, "Let's go." Mutant says, "Trust D's." I think Mutant's kind of right on it, right? My buddy. I like him. I really do. He got his package today, actually, from a purchase. He bought a Embrace split space plate, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I sent him some extra goodies as well. It made it worth his while. Tinner subscribed at tier 1. He's subscribed for 6 months. He says hyped, so that's pretty awesome. Excited about that.
Embrace the split.
Yeah. Chronomap subscribed for tier 1 for 13 months. He also says woo. Everybody's just saying woo. I appreciate it. Thank you. Tears for Beer showed up and said yo yo yo, like he always does. I always appreciate that, so thank you so much.
The coffee.
Reimer says he says woo, we hyped. Let's get that hype level 3. He was trying to hype me up. Evan with the tier 1 sub, which, by the way, shout out to Evan for successfully moving across country into his new house. I hope that's going well, bud. Even though I kind of know it is, but I'm really happy for you, and I'm glad everything is kind of working out and you're getting settled. So thank you for being here tonight, of course. And got a lot of shout outs tonight, which I'm really excited about. Tears for Beer subbed to tier 1, sub for 6 months. He says, "We shall take over the world 40% at a time." I like that idea. Absolutely.
If it's 40% at a time, you'll never get to 100, though, right?
Well, 40% of it at a time. You get over it, you'll get 120%.
No, because you're still...
You get 120% of the world. 40, 40, and 40 is 120.
I don't agree with that. But
okay. Mutant subscribed with Prime for 11 months. Thank you, sir. He says, "Any leak available?" Not yet.
If I keep drinking, there'll be a leak.
There might be if he keeps drinking, for sure.
I'm just here for terrible comedic effect.
I think I just got a donation, I think. I got $1 from somebody.
Oh, that was me. I put it in the bank before I came over
here. Okay. Yeah, I'll talk about that PayPal incident in a little bit, too.
Let's not talk about PayPal.
Oh, my God. Fuck PayPal.
Oh.
Lucy says hi Dan. Darth says hi Dan. This is when we popped on.
I'm here.
Tier says I'm alive. Rad Cat Attack says Dan. Kibi Crunk is here, so Willow's here. That's awesome. What's up, Willow?
Crushed Orchid. Well,
Yep.
I can't even say that word.
No, you can't.
I did though, second time.
Tears for Beers has been a minute for sure.
I keep thinking that's your baby, and it's the music in the background. It's freaking me out.
Yeah, it's and hopefully it's not too loud for everybody in here for sure. So
We do have Milkus in the fridge. We could sponsor. You want to do a milk?
no,
you
remember
can't.
I'm intermittent fasting, so just water only. Water only.
Well, it's pretty much water.
Because I got fat. When you have a baby, you get fat because you
I'm
just
right there with you,
stop
man.
eating well and you just
Just let me know. Just letting you know with intermittent fasting, because I did it for 2 years. You lose weight and then you just hit a plateau.
Oh yeah, but
So
I work out too.
Oh, well, that's perfect. So
Okay.
you don't need me here.
But I haven't worked out in a while, so I'm fasting just to make up for the the difference for now.
Your blood pressure will go down.
Tears says, I can't imagine what could have possibly been more important than us. I can't either, man.
What was important before the stream? We weren't doing anything.
No, he means the baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, me too. Me too. How fast can I get this kid to sleep so I can drive over here?
Reimer says, how's the baby? The baby is good. Very fussy, but growing, and some issues when she was born, but we're squared away now, which is good. Trying to get our feet underneath ourselves and get used to the new normal with 2 kids. 2 kids is hard, and you already have 2, so you know. So I'm leaning on Dan for some advice, trying to balance the oldest with the youngest. It's difficult, but we're getting there. We're getting there for sure. Yeah. Lucy says, sounds like we're drinking the Hedgie Kool-Aid at 9:20.
Yeah, at this way of you reading chat, it will be 9:20 before we know.
Well, I got to catch up. There's a lot that happened in that 5 minutes.
There's a
before
lot
we
of
got there.
important things that happen.
Tenor says only if it's red Kool-Aid, though. Yeah.
Not a fan.
Evan said, let's fucking go. All right. I like that, Evan. Let's go. Lucy says, I'll take Dan's caboose.
I can always count on Luke's ski.
Okay. Coffee subbed at tier 1, subscribed for 13 months. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. He says, let's fucking go. It's all caps, which is awesome.
What if it's just...
And then he called you Danny Boy. He called you Danny Boy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I'll let him... He might be the 3rd person in my life I'll let me call Danny.
Okay, all right. Tier says choo choo, so let's go. I'm going to share some emotes because you guys hit level 2 hype train, so thank you very much. I really do appreciate it.
What's this guy doing?
Which guy?
Right here, on your... What's this guy doing?
I don't know. Telepathy? Some bullshit like that?
He's got glasses on with his eyes closed.
Yeah, I don't know. Telepathy? Oh, fuck if I know. Streams are much easier to attend now, so the move was definitely worth it. That's what Evan said. Because now he's not 2 hours behind trying to like put kids to bed and all that shit.
Man.
He's at 9 o'clock in the evening, which is great. Coffee's it's time to crack open the Milkus and chug the white creamy goodness. You do you, bud. Rad Cat Attack says you can go to the meetups here now, which is true. Evan can. Speaking of Willow Kibi Crunk, she mentioned that there is a meetup in Greensboro in May. So that is happening. Just be aware.
Greensboro or Greensville?
Greensboro, North Carolina. Yeah, like 6 hours from us.
Oh,
here. I'm not going. I can't, obviously, but I'm going to ask, but the wife is going to tell me, fuck you.
Spread the word, man.
Okay, but yeah, we are going to spread the word. So there is a meetup in Greensboro, North Carolina. I'll find out the exact date in a few minutes, and we'll post it. So we're good there. All right, here we go. So... Coffee said, or we talked about coffee. Tenor says milk is into house. Lucy give milks. Milkus. I give milks. Veritas says evening, gentlemen. But we are rocking and rolling. And coffee says wait a goddamn minute. Milkus is good. It is good. It's just highly sweet. So
we're sponsored, but I've never had one.
Mm-hmm.
We're really not sponsored for legal reasons. We are not sponsored.
Yep. CS:GO Maniac 13. Okay. Says subbed at tier 1. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. He says, are dono messages read on stream? Yes, they can be. If you sent one, I may have some trouble grabbing those. Just hang tight. If that was you who sent that, let me see what's up.
Oh, because it's PayPal.
But I can actually get in and I can use it, which is really, really exciting.
So there is some progress?
Yeah. Oh, there is. Yeah, we're
Wait, did
good.
they fix it?
Well, yeah, they fixed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like here we go.
So they did fix it. I'm gonna confirm again.
920. That's you just put 920. I got a dono there, so I don't know. I appreciate the dono of $1. Thank you very much. My first donation ever, I think. So that's pretty solid. At least the button works. The button works, which
what
is
about
good.
donuts?
Yeah, these nuts.
Just donuts.
Donies nuts. I don't know how to. I don't know how to
I
turn
just
that
want.
into
This
a
is what
deep
you
mess
look
joke.
like after 2 kids. This is. What
Yeah, it's kind of right.
And then
Or this.
3
or
kids.
this.
That's 3
oh, that's
kids.
3
over
kids?
there, yeah.
Okay. Okay. What's this then? Is this just...
That's I don't know. I've improv all I can.
okay. Kibi Crunk did post the link to the meetup. Thank you, Kibi. I appreciate that. So that is out there. May 6th. All right, cool. You, Adrian, subbed with Prime, sub for 3 months. Adrian, thank you very much. You're going to get a shout out here in just a few minutes, so hang tight. Adrian! Yeah. CSGO Maniac says, no need for that one. Maybe the next one. All right, cool. And I wonder if biddies work, and they do, Coffee, but I think
What'd you call me?
Biddies.
What's biddies?
Biddies.
I don't know what biddies are. Well, we're the same age.
Yeah, okay. There, 420. He cheered 420, so perfect. All right, he's been cheering. Use those bits all you want, bud. We have 4 minutes till the announcement. I am going to do it at 9:20. I'm really looking forward to this one. This is going to be very exciting. But yeah, it's been crazy, and I'm glad to be back. It's nice to do a stream. It was nice to be off for a month.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. You know,
Good.
so Luke C says, "I'm trusting you so hard right now, Hedgie." Yeah,
That is a thing.
yeah, absolutely. So, I don't know what that command is supposed to do, Coffee. Although, can you check and do exclamation build for me? Because I did reset that. I deleted it and redid the build command, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. I love when Rocky impressions wind up sounding like Matt Damon from Team America: World Police. Luke C says, blink twice if there's a gun off camera, Dan.
I don't. Do you own guns? I don't know if you're allowed to say that. Do you own guns?
I mean, you can say that, but you're not allowed to, like. I'm not big enough where I'm gonna get flagged. It's not really a worry.
Buffalo build. I like that. That's good.
Buffalo build. Okay. Yeah. So build is not working. I don't know why I can't get that command to work. I have no idea. Oh, it sucks.
Can't tell if the KEKW is a chocobo sound or
It's KEKW.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. It's just KEKW, but it means laughing.
I know what kek is. It's from WoW. A long time
Is
ago.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's it mean though?
So
You have 1 minute.
early 2000s classic World of Warcraft. I will be the old jug. What are they called? The old heads.
Okay.
That played
yep.
the original.
Yeah.
So you had 2 factions, right? The Alliance and the Horde, and you were on the same server, but you couldn't communicate with each other.
Okay.
Like it was like for fluff reasons, story reasons. So when someone would type in chat, LOL, horde, like a Horde player, the Alliance person would see it as KEK.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I think that's where that's from. That was also
Interesting.
20 years ago.
Probably.
2003.
Yep.
2004. I played it in college.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait a minute. I'm real old.
Back
in my day.
Yeah. You have 1 minute. Back in my day.
Thank you, Chocobo sound. Thank you.
Okay,
That's also what I was
it's
thinking.
sound cack. Okay.
Oh,
cack
I see.
finality.
Quick.
Yep.
Quick.
Yeah.
I can't even make that noise.
Cocoloo says, will this fit on the next Pixel mat? Yeah, it should. I don't know why everybody's assuming things about this project.
Well, they're trusting you, so
They are trusting, but they
And
are
you're not
assuming
saying
too. There's a
anything,
lot of
so you're
assumptions.
having
There's a
to
lot of assumptions, but that's okay. I did like Lucy's the exclamation mark build, just like the one command that's important to have as a keyboard streamer. This is not my fault. I deleted it and reset it up tonight, and it still doesn't fucking work. So it's a Streamlabs OBS issue, something like that. I guess I don't know. So anyway.
Oh, in StarCraft. Okay.
Yeah. Finale says, I'm assuming you will show us something in a minute. Maybe. I don't know. Trusting you to not let me down here. Well, it is 9:20, and we do have enough people here, and I don't want to keep people waiting all night.
You're playing it very
We are.
dangerous with
We are.
that.
What, this?
Nope.
Oh, that? Nah, they can't see that. So,
blow hard enough.
we are doing a build tonight, by the way. Real fast. We're doing a build tonight. It is the 3D printed Nightmare, which is the TMO.
Terrible thing, because who wants nightmares?
We're going to do it for William. So, just full disclosure, we are doing that work. But anyway, it's 9:20. So, here's the big announcement.
Take a big breath first, because I see you're getting excited.
I am very excited.
Take a big breath.
All right.
Okay.
All right, we're good. All right. So for the last 4 months, I have been working on a project. I've had this idea. Really, I've had the idea for what I want to do, not the project itself, but the idea of what I want to do for 6+ months. Sorry. But I've been held up by Ocean, and I saw CS Go Maniac mention I spots Ocean's back there. It's been held up because of the whole Ocean drama and all that shit.
I've kissed a lot of those boards, by the way.
You have kissed a lot of those boards. But I do feel like I'm in a place now where I can start doing some of my personal projects and my pet projects. And so for the last 6 months, I've had the idea of how I want to do this project. And then the last 3 months, really put everything into motion for this particular one. And so what I'm doing is the Trust45. That's the name of this board. And what I'm going to do is right now, I'm going to post a link. And we're going to put a raffle form into chat right now. And it is a raffle to get an invoice. There are 11 units total that have been built, 5 of which are already claimed, myself included. So there are 6 boards available up for grabs. So I'm going to go ahead and paste this, and we're going to pin it. This form will be open for 24 hours, okay? 24 hours. Let's put this up for 90 minutes. Actually, manually I'm pinned. Oh, I can only do for 30. Okay, whatever. Hate the way that's done. All right. Perfect. So we are pinned up. All right. So here's the thing. You get to know nothing or very little about this board. I have 6 units available. They are here, ready to go. You can lift up. Give me one of the boxes.
What are you pointing at?
One of the boxes. Give me one.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yep, just like that. Perfect. We have 6 boxes here. Okay. We're going to run this raffle form for 24 hours. At the end of 24 hours, I'm going to use RNG and pick 6 winners. And of those 6 winners, I will send you an invoice, and you have 24 hours to pay the invoice. If you don't pay the invoice, then I'm going to re-roll it, and you're going to be banned from future raffles. But if you need an extension, just hit me up. Say, hey, I won. I need an extra 2 days, 3 days to pay this invoice. Do it. That's fine. The cost for this board is $395 plus shipping. What I can tell you about the board, it's very, very few and far between, but what I can tell you about the board is this. The case was designed by me. Evan designed the PCB, along with helping me do parts of the case and get everything squared away. He was instrumental in making this project happen in the first place. So huge, huge shout out to Evan, Trashman. Awesome. The band keyboards as he goes by here. Super, super helpful. A huge thanks to him. Without him, this project doesn't even get off the ground. Secondarily, a massive shout out to Jake at P3D Store.
Is that a word? Secondarily?
Yes, secondarily.
Oh.
Massive, massive shout out to Jake at P3D Store for his work. So that'll give you a clue about what's happening. And I would agree, Evan. Absolutely. Your best PCB design to date. Hands down. There's no question.
Wow. Glowing reviews.
Yeah, right?
Of your board.
Right? I will say this.
Coffee.
I'm not reading that.
Nope.
Fuck you. So yeah, big shout out to Jake. A massive shout out to Adrian. Adrian, who's here in chat as well. Huge collaborator on the project in a very unique way. Shout out to Brooke, aka Meat Smoothies. She helped along with the project as well. So like I said, multi collab project. Evan, Jake, Adrian, Brooke. Shout out to Specialty Engraving here in Gwinnett County.
Good old Scott.
Good old Scott Nagler. No,
Nags all the time.
the whole team over there. No, I didn't. The whole team over there. Amazing job and really, really helpful. So maybe that guys can help you out a little bit with kind of what's happening. But yeah, this is an experiment, and it's do you trust me? Do you trust that you're gonna get a board that you'll want, that you'll like? What?
Nothing.
What?
Go ahead.
Tell me.
No, I took that phrase when you said, "Will you get a board from me?"
Right.
All right.
Okay.
I had nothing behind it. It was
Dirty.
funny.
You're dirty. This man has one, so I would say
I do.
I'd say
Where is it?
It's all right. I'd say you seem pretty happy with it.
Oh, it's stunning.
Okay, good. You like yours.
I love it. It's
Okay,
great.
good.
I'm glad I could be part of it.
Good. So
I'm glad I can make your dream a reality in some aspects.
yeah, right. So it is I get it. It's a lot to ask. It's $395 for a board that you're not going to see, that you know very little about. But if you put everything together, you can kind of start to figure out. If it's me and Evan, you're probably going to figure the layout pretty well.
Yeah,
Probably.
okay.
I mean, at its core.
Yeah.
If you know it's Jake, then you know obviously that you're gonna get something cool.
I'm not giving anything away. I just want to say I was so impressed by what Jake did.
Okay, fair enough.
I would. Nope.
It's okay. Here's the best part. If you win, every single board has something that makes it one of one. 100% one of one. You will have something about your board that makes it unique. Others have a little bit more than some, but out of the 6 boards, and really out of all 11 that were created for this project, every board has something unique that's one of one. Did this dog really just fart under us?
It wasn't me.
Okay, it's the dog. And I totally understand.
Could be my breath.
I completely understand if you don't want to enter tiers. That I get it. $400 sight unseen is definitely a lot. It definitely improves everybody's chances. I will say right now that everybody who's entered is getting one at this moment. And while that may disappoint some people, I get that. Like this idea that you thought I was going to like do like a group buy project. I think that for the most part, your traditional group buys are not going to happen for me anymore. It's going to be, I'm not saying it's going to be these secretive projects where you know nothing about the board. This is a gauge to see how successful this becomes. And if it's not successful, if it doesn't draw a lot of interest, that's okay. This is a good learning experience. But I will say from this point forward, everything that I end up doing is going to be low run, like 25 units or less. We're going to do Walnut. I think Evan's going to aim for 25 units for that. I'm going to run that for him. Any future projects are going to be low run, less than 30, realistically. Like, and as much as I can do, I'm going to buy stuff up front. I'm going to take the burden of, and that's kind of the goal here, is take the burden of group buys, of waiting and having issues and, you know, a year plus 2 years for your board. You don't have to. People who win the raffle, who pay their invoice, get it shipped immediately. So
yeah, they're right here.
They're literally right here.
They're
There's
all
6 of
done.
them. There's 6 of them. They're done. They're packaged.
They're taped.
Literally, you pay your invoice, I print your label, I slap it on there, and I throw it in the mail. And you can win. You could be international. You can be CONUS. That's fine. Again, apologies. This is not what you were expecting. If you thought it'd be some big group buy or whatever. If people like the board enough, I may just run a small buy for it, and you can actually see it and get a feel for it and go from there. But there was a lot of care, a lot of. I promise you this, Veritas. For the price I'm asking, it's not all acrylic. Okay, how about that? I would not do that to people. So, for what it is, I wanted to try something different. I wanted to break the mold. Yes, people have pre-purchased boards and then done a group buy or sold, sight seen. This is a big ask. It's sight unseen, and I get that. And if it's again, if it's too much, I don't take offense to that. This is a test. This is a way to see if this is popular or not. There will be other projects that I might do, even if this isn't super successful, where sight unseen, but the board's like $200 or a lot cheaper, right? Like trying to kind of find that middle ground. And I get it. It's a big risk I took with this. So
it is a huge ask. I think, well, I don't know. I think if I didn't know you and I wasn't sitting here, and even if I am sitting here, I mean,
you did it sight unseen.
You didn't tell me about it. You said this is what I'm doing a project. Do you want in? Okay.
Right.
How much is it? Okay.
I promise you this.
I get it that it's a huge ask.
No. And I'm not expecting 100 responses. So again, this was definitely something different. Rage says, sorry if this has been addressed, but is the mounting as unique as the customization? I'd say yes, to an extent, absolutely. Veritas said, when we actually show the board after they're all paid for, I was going to wait and see if somebody who wins shows the board first. If not, some point next week, I'll probably show it. But again, like, very, very little info, and that's kind of the fun of this, and the, you know, figuring out if you guys are into this type of thing. And again, it's a lot of money. I totally understand that. So to buy sight unseen, I promise you're getting something very cool, something very unique, something personalized. That's the other part too. It is personalized a bit.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Especially what you're waiting on today.
Yep. I will say the people that, well, you're the only one who has yours at the moment out of the 5 accounted for units besides me.
Yeah.
But the others, well, Evan's seen his. Evan obviously has one. He helped me design it. So yeah, I will say this right now, everybody who's entered has one. So if that's how it is tonight, that's okay too. But I wanted to do something different, and hopefully it didn't upset anybody. Like, that's not my goal, right? Again, if it gets released, like someone shows pictures and it's really popular, then we can talk about doing a small buy for it, etc. Which we're still doing the buy for the Chunky Kong, the ortho board, at some point here in the near future. I got to get quotes this week for that board, so we can figure that out, which is cool. But yeah, I'm excited. I think the winners will be very pleased. That's all I will say. I think the winners will be very, very pleased. So, Reimer says, Tears for Fears' girlfriend is overrated. She says, I'm right here. Oh, that's good. So I'm still going to build something tonight. I'm going to leave the form pinned up there. If anybody has any additional questions or anybody comes in late and they don't know what's going on, you know, please feel free. But I would say there should be no disappointments and no concerns if you buy this board and you get it. I don't think there will be any buyer's remorse. That's what I can guarantee. Again, everything about this board, something is unique, one of one in some way or another, which is pretty cool. And really, some really cool shit from Jake, like really cool. Adrian with the huge hookup, and I don't think he even realized what he was making until I showed him today. So that was really cool. But yeah, Reimer says if I win and you're at the Greensboro meetup, you got to sign it. I'll tell you what, if I can't make the Greensboro meetup, but you do win and you get it, then I will sign it at some point. I promise that. But yeah, that's all I can say about it. And again, I know that's a lot. I will give one more. I'll give one more to calm people's thoughts. It's 12.75 U at its base. Okay? So that should be a given, though. That's Evan.
Say it one more time.
Huh?
Say it one more time.
It's 12.75 U at its base.
Okay.
Okay? Bro, you're selling a mystery box. Yeah, but better. It's better.
Darth asked something.
Where do you say? I don't want to get pushed out of raffles. Want to join, but can't really pay until Wednesday, Thursday. Would I be okay to enter? Yeah, if you miss that, if you need a little extra time and you win, yeah, you're good. No worries, man. No worries. So, happy to give some extensions and help out. Again, it's a lot of money. Like, and especially for you, Darth, you just bought the Pearl. So that's like, I felt kind of bad because PayPal screwed me. So like, okay. CSGO says I got pulled away from my desk by the missus. It's a sight unseen 45%. P3D store 12.75U. Any other big hints? It's premium.
It's a 65% with blockers.
Yeah, 65% with blockers. It's premium. I will say that. And if it's Trust45, then you should know, right? Like, it should make sense. Coffee says last time I bought a $400 mystery box, it had a minivan serial number 0001. So this is true. Yeah, absolutely. I knew we did laugh earlier.
You did.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's what I was repeating. Yes.
Yep.
Hey, were you the one who posted that picture? I don't remember what server it was. I'm not in many, but of you outside you said I touched grass today. Was that you, Lixie?
Someone said that. I think it was him.
It was great. Wherever you were was great too. Even if it wasn't you, whoever. Well,
yes, yeah, he said it was him.
I'm not that old. I haven't lost my memory yet.
Yeah. So I feel bad, but yes, it is a $400 mystery box. But I promise you that the contents are worth it.
I can understand why you might feel bad. I think there is a little bit of good and bad with this, but you chose to do this for you.
Yeah, I mean it's
and
so.
You want to include it.
And here's the other thing. Actually, I think this is really important to cover. I'm not making any money off this. I just feel like obviously like
you're not.
Some people. I mean, you know, you see 395, you're like, wow, he's dropping. It was 11 units. And I paid for everything up front on my own money. I had all of it kind of saved up. I knew what I wanted to do. I finally was in a position to do it, and I went and paid for it. So everything that everything that I put into the invoice for this board makes me flat even on return. In fact, I probably lost a little bit of money here, but
Scott took most of it.
No, so honestly. There were some things that I didn't account for in the total spend. So I'm not making any money on this project. If anything, I'm barely getting back to where I was. So if that calms anybody's thoughts, that this is not a profit board. This is a passion project. It's something I wanted, and something I've had in my head for a while. Zeus was the inspiration, actually. Zeus was the inspiration for this. Yeah. That should give you another clue.
Anyone's taking notes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, everyone.
I had to say it.
So... Dan is dropping hints about the board. If you read between the lines, you can infer that grass is incorporated into the design.
The plate is actually Zoysia sod. It's not any type of other material. It's actual sod.
Yep.
It gives it a nice mushy feel when you type.
Yep. So Veritas asked a good question. He says, will you build on stream for a winner? Absolutely.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I would absolutely do that. If you wanted it, that'd be a great way to show it off, too.
Yeah.
So
great idea. Hey,
I feel like we should have you back for that again, and then we can show all of them.
You want to have me back?
Yeah, we can show all of them, which would be cool.
I like being invited
It'd be
back.
very cool. We could do that. So, yeah. I think I've dropped a lot of hints, actually. Just kind of to give you...
more than you wanted to.
Yeah, I did.
But you gotta give the people something.
Yeah, I think...
something.
I think Rad Cat Attack might be onto something. He says have Dan build it. Dan can't solder. That's the problem.
No one's
nothing
taught
personal.
me. No one's
nothing
taught
personal.
Me.
So
it's nothing personal. No one's taught me, and I don't.
You don't what?
It's not that I don't want to learn. Hey,
Gnarly's here.
Or here.
Gnarly says just one more hint, please. Which he subscribed for 16 months. Thank you, sir. What other details can you share? What's the front height? What's the weight? Can it shuken?
Is that a Mortal Kombat thing?
I'm not going there. Shuken these nuts.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, I'm not going there. All right.
Okay, it's your thing, man. I will say one of those questions you asked me about. So I don't know if...
Go measure it. Go measure it. Front height. Rage with the Prime sub for 8 months. Thank you, sir. He's on a 1 month streak. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Good to see you back, bud. Oh, hey, that thing just exploded out there. So we're still going to build tonight. I hope you guys still hang out. Again, I understand that may not have been the announcement you thought it was going to be. Do you need help over there?
No, I'm taking...
How hard is it to measure the front height of a board?
Well, it's a little bit, it is a little angled, sir.
Yeah, but did you get it?
Yeah, it's about that.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what I thought. 26 millimeters. So, take that information as you will. 26.
69.
Yep. It is the announcement that I wanted. I'm so ready. Announcement turned out better than I expected. Well, that's good. I'm glad you guys like that. I appreciate it. Again, I said I was going to do something I don't think any keyboard streamer has done. And I meant it, which is cool. Oh, this is kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Different, but same, right?
Oh, God.
Right? Different, but same?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a nightmare? One of my first 40s? Yes, Kokalu, this is a nightmare, and it's Williams, and he wants me to build it, and I don't know if we have everything I need, but I'm going to go for it and hope we do. Oh, this is a diode PCB? Oh, shit. And a Pro Micro. Oh, shit. All right, well, we're going to be here a while tonight, so that's all good. 1.02 for people
Should
who
we go
don't
get
know.
one of his other 50 boards you got?
Diodes will take a while. That's all right. We're gonna be here for a little while tonight. There's no rush. I'm super excited. Yeah, this was a key hive. What happened to network operations? That dude Cody, right? Cody, who had the UT47. So.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, that was like one of my early 40s because it was great and it was cheap. It was like $50. It was so cheap. And then I remember I put RGB LEDs on it.
This is funny.
And I remember I won I won some Xylants back when they were like the hot thing. And God, I put Xylants unlubed into this like $50 board. Oh, it was so embarrassing. It was so bad.
You just talking bad about my MB again?
Yes, I am. But yeah, okay, cool. We're gonna do this. I don't know if we're gonna hot swap this. This might take forever tonight. So.
Oh well, I'm leaving at 11.
Yeah.
So.
Calculation boyhood, first time chat. 26 is the front height. That is so tall. It is tall. It is tall.
That's funny.
It's not uncomfortable. It is tall though, for sure. I did put a really nice note in the boxes today.
I'm not saying anything.
No, you didn't see it. I actually put a really nice set of notes. I did. Not that. I put something else.
Oh.
Yeah, something super nice in there.
Why didn't I get one?
Because you're in person, and I already told you everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'll show you
I'm just
later.
kidding. I don't expect anything.
Yeah, so it is tall. Adrian says announcement did indeed turn out way better than I expected, and I'm behind the scenes. This is true. This is very true. So again, hopefully I didn't piss anybody off or like make them think like I'm releasing a board for group buy. Trying something different. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's okay too, and we'll figure that out. So, how many diodes are we gonna need?
I don't even know what you're doing.
So have you not done a diode board yet?
I don't even know what a diode is.
Okay, I don't even remember what side the fucking black versus the orange. Does anybody else remember? It's been forever since I've done one of these, so this should be a lot of fun. This should be a ton of fun. As we stand right now in terms of responses, we have 1-1. So everybody who's entered is going to win, which is pretty cool. And that's okay. Yeah, wow, that'd be cool. Only one. Okay. Good shit. There we go. All right, cool. So, let's get to building. It's going to be a hot minute. We can decide if we're going to solder switches in or not later. Calculation says everything else new is below 20 front height. That's crazy tall. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are getting very lazy with their wrists, and you should be floating. So, I don't think we haven't really had a chance to type a ton on it yet, but
no, but you can. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. So anyway, and Lucy reminded me. He said that black it goes to the square. So you see a little square here, and then you got to bend these. Which bending them is a real bitch, because you got to find something. I used to have a 3D printed piece that you could bend them over properly. That's what she said. But now I don't have that anymore, so. To be frank, bigger bezels and cherry lips reduce the front height. That's why effective keyboard height is a thing. This is true. This is very true. So, Mutant coming in with the save. Appreciate that. Show a close-up of the PCB real quick. I can't, actually. I do have one, but I don't want to show it because it gives away too much. So.
What if you meant that one?
Oh, or you meant the... Did you mean the Nightmare PCB? Reimer says he uses his thumb to bend them. Reimer just did a board with diodes, and I can't remember the name of it, but he just did one too, which is pretty cool. I bend them with a ruler while still on the strip. Oh, yeah, that's a good way to do that. I can actually use this Nightmare, though. Use the case. Called Ingenuity. How about that?
It's a big word for Monday. Is it Monday?
Finality says that recently designed a board with, like, 25mm front height. I think it's comfy as fuck, so 26 doesn't sound that crazy. This is true. This is very true. It's not that tall. I promise it. It seems tall. It's not that tall. There we go. Look at that. Just use the Nightmare. Why was this name Nightmare? Does anybody know? I remember when Network Ops came out with this as an answer to like, hey, we don't have a TMO V1 anymore, so this is what we got. But I don't remember why he called it Nightmare. Yeah, 3D print stringing. Although this is a very clean. This is a super clean 3D print. For the most part, like, I'm honestly impressed. So, TM50 is Gengar's signature move. Oh, okay. Pokebands. Which
Wow.
I have my daughter watching Indigo League right now, which is great. We're on episode 13. So.
That's really neat.
What?
That little fact right there.
Oh, that's Gengar's signature move? Yeah, that's cool.
Wow. Maybe I'm giving it too much credit, but that's a really neat little tidbit.
Calculation Boyhood says, does it have cherry lip? He doesn't say anything about it. I don't want to give away too much. I'm just going to say, if you think it's too tall and you don't want to enter, that's okay. Like, I understand that. Like, you're not going to offend me. And I get it. I do think if you enter and you went in and you don't like it, you're not gonna have a problem selling it to someone who does want it. So, just throwing that out there. I did think there would be more interest, but I get it. It's a lot to ask in these times. So
it is. I think it's fair.
Yeah.
But the good thing is that you did announce that you're going to be working on other stuff that might not be as secret.
I am. That is true. Reimer says, "Yeah, please don't enter. I want the motherfucker." And Ray brings up a good point. It's all about trust, right?
I didn't know what I was getting, and I'm thoroughly happy with it.
Okay, that's good. You did not know, so I'm sure there are a lot of people out there like me that have the trust but not the funds, and understandable. I think that's fair too, man. I appreciate that. So, again, not trying to fuck anybody over. This is what it cost me. So, when you do those low run projects, and next time you give, not saying you rage, but like when someone wants to give someone shit about the price of something, reminders that this stuff ain't cheap. Even when you have good, contacts for manufacturing and good pricing, and sometimes this shit just adds up. And I will say a lot of this added up because of the customization and one-off functions and shit. So that's why. The actual manufacturing costs weren't super bad. But
no, I think you did well on that.
Yeah, I think everything else was it just adds up. It wasn't like nothing was like, oh my god, that's so expensive. It was just the cost. That's what it was, so. Oh, Andrew's here. Street Spirit says, now I have to enter. Yeah, go for it, man. I don't know how usable you'll find it, because you're not a 40s guy, but, you know.
Well, it's not a 40. It's a 65% with blockers.
That's right. Sorry, is that what we're sticking with?
Yeah, that's what I'm sticking with.
I just packaged a bunch of Gen 2s up in there.
Hey! You love that thing.
It is not hot swap. It is a solder PCB. And there's one layout. There, 2 more hints. I gave away way more than that.
Hey, if you keep building this board, and you might just keep dropping hints.
I realize I should put these on the other way.
Why?
Because they're going to be in the way of the Switch and the Pro Micro. Oh wait, no, they're not. No, they can go on top. I think they're better. I think they look better when they're on top, personally. Because then you can cut the bottoms off, and yeah.
Big bar.
He says, "Oh shit, big bar confirmed."
Big bar.
See, like Rage knows. If he knows me,
y'all keep taking notes. And,
that's fine.
It is. It's a 120%. What is it?
I see. I can know Reimer will get it, and then post on Instagram. Like I know that, so that's cool. Like I know it'll get shown off if Reimer wins.
When can I post it?
Thursday.
I'm kidding.
Thursday.
I'm not gonna do. Oh. No one follows me on Instagram.
You can post it in the trash server. I don't know.
Good.
But Thursday's the earliest you can do
I'll
that.
forget.
Okay. Just trying to give people time to get theirs.
Unless you send me a message like, hey, will you do this?
I thought it was full size. 12.75 board time. Unless you don't want me to. No, Reimer, you do what you want. Like that's the beauty of it too. Like that was so that was like the fun. The fun I thought about this whole thing was like, if no one ever showed off the board, you just never would know what it was, and that's kind of cool too. Like there's something about this idea of like people owning a board that you know it exists, but you don't know what it looks like. There's something about that, which is just low key kind of cool. Not snobby, but just like, that's kind of neat.
I think it helps.
But if you do want me to post it, I'm gonna flex on everyone as soon as it touches my hands.
I will say that No, man, I should not have had a beer. I'm getting tired.
Oh God, he's gonna fall asleep on me. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm dressed like a 70-year-old man.
Yeah, falling asleep at 9:50 at night. Oh my God.
Knowing that you pretty much did everything where it's not for profit was really nice too, because there's been a lot of things lately.
For profit?
Well, no, I'm not saying things shouldn't be for profit, and I'm not saying that. I just knowing that you were doing this because
I want to. It's a passion project.
This was the board you wanted to make, and you're not making profit on it because I don't know. I don't feel like that would have been right, because it is kind of hard sell when you're just saying, hey, even though you've dropped a lot of hints,
buy my board,
pay this amount of money, and then just like, it's a cool idea. Trust45, great, but I do think knowing that you're not trying to.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe that's part of the
CS:GO.
trust,
CS:GO 2. Oh. So maybe that'll help him. That's 2.
Is the case itself one piece?
Yeah, I just answered that.
No, I was just trying to figure out what you're saying. 2-2. Night, Gramps. Hey,
I
will go to sleep in this chair back here.
You really can't do
the dogs in it,
you can't do one-piece cases without like a. I guess you could, but then it becomes like a tray mount or a bottom mount, like the Vault 35. You know, like, and then you run the risk of not sounding good, because tray mounts inherently don't sound good. If you've ever owned, like, nothing personal, Evan, but if you've ever owned like an aluminum minivan, to make them sound really good just takes a little extra work. Nothing crazy. Like having metal plates in a tray mount is like a no-go usually. So, although my aluminum minivan with Telios didn't sound awful. So, what is the newer or older question on the forum? Just kind of, so each board is unique, right? And there's something about that customization, and again, you don't have to answer that one. I didn't make that one required, but it's just kind of get preferences from people and figure out.
What is this question?
So I asked a question on the forum, because I know you didn't see the forum, which is,
no, I didn't get any options.
Which is, which do you prefer, older or newer?
That's it. There's no other.
Yep, because it has to do with the customization from today.
Yeah,
you got that. Okay. I went to Home Depot the other day, and they had this really great looking paintbrush, Hedgie. Do you think I should trust it? I don't know, man. It's up to you. I will say that it's up to you. So, see, I bought a cheap. I bought a really cheap brush I redid my desk, and I bought a like 15 50-cent brush.
If people want to go to my Instagram, they see me using the brush a whole lot.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. So. But yes, Home Depot has good cheap brushes. Good brushes, cheap brushes.
Yeah, good commercials. I don't even have cable. I don't know if I get this one.
Yeah, sorry, let me read that. I know if I get this one, it's unique. Customization is D's Nuts written on it, Sharpie by Hedgie. I promise you that's not the customization. I promise you that. There's not a D's Nuts joke on this board.
I think I would have been upset if there was. I mean, I still would have.
You still would have gotten it.
I would have gotten it, but I would have been like, come on, like.
Yeah, you're kind of over it. I know.
I'm over this.
Like walnut with two T's.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, you really don't like that, do you?
We talked about it for like 2 hours on the way to Greenville.
Yeah, walnut.
Not really, probably.
So let me tell you guys about this PayPal bullshit, because that was stressful as hell. That was super stressful.
You want to go type on that real quick?
What? You can type on whatever you want. So I was doing business as normal. I was actually invoicing Darth Foster. He partially paid an invoice. There was a small issue. I basically rejected and canceled the invoice, refunded it, tried to send him a new one, and then on Thursday the 30th, my account got restricted, or limited. That's what they call it. They call it limited. So I got a limited account, and that basically means you can't do anything. What is the newer, older customization for? It is so dumb you keep it all so secret. Look, man, like, I'm sorry. I'm trying to have fun, and it is something hard to be. It's not, like, I'm not trying to upset you. I apologize if it upsets you. I'm just trying to have fun. It does have to do with how I potentially choose which board you get, but it's not, like, serious. Like, it's you're gonna be happy with it either way, I would think. It's just, what do you prefer? It's an opinionated question. That's all, man. Like, I hope you don't take this too seriously. Like, I am trying to have fun. I get it. It's a lot of money. If you're stressed and you feel like it's not a good choice to enter, that's okay. I promise you. So I send you $400 for just some random. I promise you, you get a keyboard. I promise you. And the people like Evan, Dan, Coffee, Zeus, they all get it. But again, like, you have to know me, right? Like, and if you don't know me, then I don't expect you to enter it, right? Like, again, I feel bad if it's upsetting you. I don't want to make you feel like you have to enter. If you don't want it, that's okay. I will do other projects where you will see them. Sightseeing here, low run, where we still may do a raffle for it, but you'll know what you're getting into. This was just something I wanted to try that I thought would be really unique and different. And it's not meant to pressure you into buying a board. If you don't want it, hang tight. Because if it's popular enough, if people see it and they go like, wow, I really want that, then we can talk about doing a small run where now you know what you're getting, etc. All right? So no worries. Like, I don't want you to feel like this is the most stressful thing to enter. So please don't. That's all. It's supposed to be fun. So that's why it's the trust.
I mean, I see both sides.
Yeah, I can.
But yeah, I mean, no pressure.
Yeah. There will be other projects. And now I'm freed up to do the projects I want to do and do more passion projects. I have others in the works, so
It might just be cool.
yeah, I think so. So that's fine. Again, you do you, man. It's all good. No worries. I will have other projects. I'm working on one right now already. So another one where we will do sightseeing. You will see it. Now, I won't say there's a lot to do the run, but the whole goal is that you guys aren't waiting for months at a time in a group buy. That, like, I'm buying these up front and providing a purchase now service, which is pretty cool. Yes, it's different to do sight unseen, know very little about the board, but those who've been around my stream and around me for the last year plus know what I like and know what I'm about, and so they're the ones that have entered. Like, that's what I've noticed. The ones that have entered, they're the ones that know me. And so this is not meant to make people feel like they have to come in and buy a board. Okay? So we're going to leave it at that. If you have other questions about the board, you can ask. I don't know if I'll answer them, but that's where we're going to leave it. So we're all good there. Cheers says, I miss the days when I'd abuse calculators by typing boobies on it. This is very true.
You're doing a great job of that board, by the way.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stroll through and take my damn time. And
So what are diodes? Is it just a connection between two?
Yeah, they connect the PCB to the switches.
So how do what's normally not?
So normally they're SMD. They're soldered onto the PCB laid flat. These are through holes, so you have to. Yeah, I hope I have enough in here. I feel like there's not. I do have extras, but it just feels like there's not enough in here. But we'll see. There's only like 2 more rows to go, and the bottom row is not too bad. Although I don't know what layout William wants, and I don't really want to hot swap this. Like, I really...
Surprise!
I'm just saying, like, I don't... But I feel like he asked me to, so we may be here a while now. I may finish this on another stream, because we spent the first hour talking about the Trust45. Oh, it's all good.
It's a one-way switch. Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
I'm here a lot, but I don't know. I just pick colors. I
Dan,
pick colors.
Dan doesn't know shit.
I pick colors. I pick themes. That's my thing.
Yeah, all good. Dan don't know shit.
I'm happy for anyone to teach me or at any point.
Yep.
But I'm just here to make stuff look pretty.
Yeah. Oh, my PayPal story, because I was talking about that.
You were talking about it.
Yeah, so anyway, my account got limited, which is basically locked. The only thing I can do is refund people. You can't, send invoices. You can't receive money. Like, they literally lock your account down because they need some form of information. And so I get the message that says, hey, we need a copy of your photo ID. We need an explanation of your business. So there's 2 different fields I have to fill out. And then it says, once submitted, it should take up to 5 days to resolve, and then you can go back to your account. And I'm like, cool. Like, let me do this quickly. So on Thursday the 30th, I submitted my photo ID, and I submitted my information about literally just I buy, sell, trade keyboards, and, like, that's what the business is. And I didn't hear anything for a couple days, right? We go through the weekend. Monday, I didn't hear anything. So Tuesday, I call. Actually, this thing was Tuesday or Wednesday. I call. PayPal's customer support. I'm like, hey, this happened, which they, when you go through the prompt, they're like, are you calling about a recent limitation on your account? And I'm like, yes. And then I get hooked up with an actual person. I don't have to go through like any other machine. And the customer service agent's like, yeah, I see it's in queue. Oh, it looks like your photo ID needed to be re-uploaded, which I saw no message within PayPal to like actually do that. It was just like, he's like, oh, hey, I see it needs to be here. It looks fine to me. I'm going to go ahead and submit it for you and get this process like fully kicked off. And I'm like, great. Does that mean it'll be 5 days from like today? And he's like, it might be, but they should handle it within 3. It should be very quick. And I'm like, okay, great. So mind you, this is Tuesday of last week. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, great. I'll wait a couple days. So I wait. And then like, I've got to invoice Darth Foster. I've got to invoice Finality. I've got to invoice a couple people for some things. And I can't do it. So I'm literally just at a halt. And it's very frustrating. And I'm like, this is super, super irritating. I call again. I've called every single day for like literally since Thursday of last week. Thursday of last week, I got a supervisor to create a special ticket, supposedly. I even got copied on it in an email to their back office, which has no escalation policy to bump me up in priority over the queue, because I start telling them that like my business is in trouble, like I could go under, like just trying to make something up to get them to respond. And they're like, just give it through the weekend. I'm like, fine. So this morning I wake up and it's now been 12 days since my account got locked and I have no access. I still can't do anything. And I call again this morning and I talk to another supervisor and he is like, look, like to be brutally honest, it's probably going to be at least 7+ days. And I'm like, no, that's not acceptable. Like this is, you've literally put my business at risk. Like you are, I was like, if I had millions of dollars flowing through monthly through my PayPal account, you guys wouldn't do this. Like I would be resolved within a day. Yeah. I'm like, because I'm tiny, you don't give a shit. And he's like, no, sir, I promise you it doesn't matter. I'm like, yes, it does. Don't bullshit me. I'm like, yes, it does. And so we're going back and forth a little bit. And he's like, I said, what happens if you guys never unlock my account? Is my money that's in PayPal currently, is that just stuck in there? And he's like, no, after 180 days, we would release your money. And I'm like, yeah, bullshit. You guys would just have my money. So I'm frustrated. I hang up and tell my wife, I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to invoice for this board on Tuesday. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do because my account's locked and I owe invoices to other people so they can get their stuff. I was very frustrated. And yes, 6 months, right, Tears? Yeah, 6 months you can get your money. F off. And so I was just trying to do things for the Trust45 tonight and just kind of get it ready. And I was printing something. I got an email from PayPal, and it was like, your account has been fully restored. And I was like, fuck yeah! And I told my wife, I was like, hey, it's fully restored. I'm like going down, like within 2 minutes, like I'm invoicing everybody. I immediately transfer all the money I have in the account straight to my bank account. I'm like, fuck you, PayPal, you're not getting it. So, moral of the story is that in the next week or so, I'm going to try and find an alternative to PayPal because I don't want to go through that again where my account gets locked. I have no access to it. It holds up things. Like, fortunately, Finality was cool about the gamer set. Foster was cool. Darth Foster was cool about the Pearl. He bought the blue Pearl from me. So, like, that makes me happy that they still wanted it a week and a half later, but definitely stressful for sure. So, yeah.
Well, ding dang, man.
Yeah, I'm done with PayPal. That was some crap. I will say that. So, all right. Tell me one more hint. Will it make me the envy of men and desirable by women?
No.
Well, damn. I was gonna say yes, but okay.
No, don't lie to the people.
I mean, if you're into keyboards, you're probably not desirable by women by default anyway. Like none of us are. So, when we got back from the meetup, my wife was like, so you guys really went and just talked about keyboards and touched each other? And I was like, yep.
I think my wife said the same thing.
And I was like, 4 dudes in a car, too. Like, just chilling.
That was fun. I had a
blast. I had a blast. It was a good time, for sure. I honestly thought the Trust was going to be done by then.
Well, good thing no one trusted you back then.
Right? Oh, my God.
No one trusted you to put all your boards on one table in the middle, either.
Yeah, they knew I would do that.
My 4 little boards in the corner.
That's why those tables were left alone. Ours knew that. That's why he did that. Because I did it last time. He absolutely knew I would do that.
He's a good dude.
I like him a lot, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to solder these diodes. They're all correct. Fortunately, the orientation is the black, if it's positive, or is all down. So That'll be easy. We'll solder these. I don't know how far I'm gonna get on this build tonight. It's 10 o'clock already. I know you guys like when I build, but we're gonna find some other stuff to build too in the near future. If someone wins the Trust45 and they want their board built on stream, well then I guess I'm gonna build that on stream too. So we'll see. But right now we've got just barely enough entries to cover. I do appreciate those of you that do have the trust to do so. It means a lot. Thank you. One of you is in there and already bought something from me today as well. You got a lot going on, but I appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah. Finale says we need a fish want me, women fear me hat, but for keyboards. That'd be pretty funny. I would be down for that.
What kind of hat is that? Is that a fishing hat? Like a?
I don't know. All right. We're good. All right. Let's start up the old soldering iron. I'm probably gonna scoot you out of the way a little bit. We'll move the case. This really is a nice 3D printer case. There's a little bit of an elephant's foot. If you guys are into 3D printing, there's a lip at the bottom where it got smushed a little too hard, but outside of that, like, it's a good looking case for being 3D printed. It's pretty solid. I was saving up, so fucking IRS. I was saving up for a Bamboo Labs X1 Carbon 3D printer, but apparently the IRS wanted my money because we didn't put in enough in my paychecks over the course of last year. So I can't afford my X1 Carbon, so darn. What did Rage link? Rage linked a picture. What is it? Gotta be careful about people linking pics. Yeah, women fear me, fish fear me, men turn their eyes away from me as I walk. No bestiar makes a sound in my presence. I am alone on this barren earth. Okay.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. That sounds like a Midwest emo song.
Yeah. You betcha. Get it? Yeah, Midwest. You betcha.
Some would say Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Is that technically Midwest? Yeah,
yes.
Definitely.
Yes, it is. It absolutely is. Culver's.
I went there twice last week because I'm a fat ass.
No, you're not fat. It's good shit.
I do need to lose 40 pounds, but that's not all.
In time. There's no rush.
Wow, that is louder than I remember.
It's always been loud. This is the Ask Me Anything segment. I wonder if anybody's going to try and pull some bullshit with the board.
What do you mean, ask you anything segment? Did it just start?
Yeah.
When did it just start?
Well, that's what.
It's the whole time, right?
Yeah, whenever I solder.
Oh, okay.
Remember, whenever I solder, that becomes my Ask Me Anything segment? You don't remember that?
No, I guess I don't.
You just don't care to. Okay.
So you want to elaborate?
You're a great friend, Dan. Why is this fan not picking up these fumes? Hello? There we go.
I'm going to move it closer.
Probably. I don't want to burn my fucking mic either. There we go. Now it's starting to pick them up. Sorry. My chemical bromance right there. Dar says, how's the baby doing? Baby's doing well. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Can't complain there. Did the Braves win? Yes, barely. Oh my god, they barely beat the Reds. Ringlo. I'll call you Ringlo. Sorry. Ringo. Layout options. One. One. It is a singular layout, and it just kind of made it easy for everything. So, definitely happy to answer maybe some other questions for Ringo too. I like Ringo. Good dude. He does tattoos. Sick ones too, if you haven't seen.
I don't want to get sick.
No, come on. You are such a dad. Why are you the way that you are?
You ask me that every time I've ever.
I know.
You gotta tell me that Ask Me Anything segment. What did I miss? Was this a stream I missed?
No, every time literally every time I solder, I say it's my Ask Me Anything segment.
I don't remember that at all.
Okay.
I just assumed because your head's down, you're not actually reading chat, so everyone asked you questions at that time.
No, I read. Like that one time, I'm pretty sure it was Gnarly who tried to get me with the Chocon. I was rebuilding this, and I happened to look up, and he saw something about Chocon, and I said, I'm not following for that. Let's talk about like a Chinese guy, Chocon.
Dang. Chocon.
Chocon these nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't fall for it. He said I had amazing side-eye. Why not teach Dan to solder? I will. This might not be the board for it, but I will definitely teach him to solder. I'm gonna get him one of those little kits with like the LED lights and the buttons. You know, like the practice kits. I'll get him one of those.
That you buy for like a 10-year-old?
Yeah, I'll get you one of those. That's what my cousin, my 15-year-old cousin learned on.
Would you put a Row 1 novelty on it?
You could put a Row 1 novelty on it. But yeah. I don't know if that's a joke or not. Hedgie, did you see EPBT Mayan Tire? Nope, I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I think if you didn't capitalize tire, I think I would have read that the whole way.
Mayan tires.
My entire dick. My entire nuts.
I'm sitting here like, ooh, a new cap just dropped. Let's look it up.
You actually were looking for.
I'm going to. Let's see if anything pops up. I'm gonna see if anything pops up. Oh, looks like there aren't many great matches for your search.
Oh man, dude, you actually thought that was real. I picked up on that pretty quick. That was good. That was good, Adrian. My entire. I'm gonna steal that. Oh, that was solid. Oh, we already did that one. Okay.
Dang.
You got.
It's okay. Story of my life.
Oh man. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what emotes that Ringo did up there. The very tippy top.
They say wheeze.
Wheeze nuts?
No, wheeze. Like wheeze. Like you're wheezing.
Like when I laugh, I wheeze nuts?
Yes.
My entire. I just learned about the Imagine Dragon one.
Oh God, really?
Yes, really.
Okay.
You gotta remember, I'm not like a Discord.
You don't have to be, but like.
Okay, where else would I learn stuff like that?
Okay.
No, tell me, where else would I learn stuff like that, Hedgie?
I don't know. The internet.
You're acting like. Okay, where on the internet?
Places besides Discord.
See, you don't know. You're just
Reddit.
Trying to prove me wrong.
No, Reddit. Instagram. You are on Instagram.
Instagram's where I saw it. Yeah, Instagram's the only thing I have.
This is true. Do we need to get you a resin printer though, so you can do your Warhammer stuff?
Yeah, some really cool. Yeah.
Mhm. They come cheap now. You can get them for like $300.
Yeah, but like it's a hobby in itself. Like I gotta find somewhere to put it.
This is true.
And
Your garage.
Don't you have to like cure it and you can't touch it or it's toxic and you have to like
something like that.
It's just it's just $300. Yeah, we gotta buy the resin. You gotta like learn how to set the table and the structure.
Yeah, but resin leveling a resin printer is like a one-time thing.
I mean, sure. Okay, cool. It's a little bit more than what I really want.
Okay, fair. So what you want is me to invest in it, and then you get the models from me.
Yes, and I will pay you for the resin. That's what I do with some. I have a couple friends that do it, and I say, hey, how much will it cost for you to print this for me? Oh, it'd be $30 worth of resin, and I'll charge you a little extra for my time. Sweet. It's still way cheaper than I would get.
I feel like they're overcharging you.
For what?
The resin.
Well, I just threw out a number.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I don't know how much.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, I didn't mean it was.
Do you get a for me? Are you asking me, Reimer, if I got a for me? I did not. I passed on that for now, just because I got some bills myself coming up, but more so because some other projects kind of took precedent too. So, like Trust45. Oh, perfect. I was like, why did I get that money? Oh, now I know. Okay, we're good. And Finality, I will send that out tomorrow. I got you, bud. He bought the gamer set, the laser gamer set.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but cool.
Go grab the artisan box on the bookshelf. The blue one.
Blue one?
Yeah. I'll show you what he bought. Yeah, I know there is. Don't touch that.
Which one?
So he bought the laser set right there.
Oh, like the lasers in the cap set?
Yeah. Yeah, you can open it. Yeah, either one, top or bottom. Yeah, he bought these, which are sick. So it's a whole gamer set. Thank you, sir, if you're in here. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
What makes it a gamer set? Is it like WASD?
Yeah, WASD and then a row 4 R1. and it's a good set. I just don't have a need myself for it anymore. So I'll tell you what. If we have to, I'm pretty sure William wants me to hot swap this, and if that's the case, after I'm done with the diodes, we'll probably just hang out for a few minutes, and then I'll pick this up at another point in time, because I don't want to do hot swap diodes or Mil-Max sockets tonight. So we'll see. But yeah.
You're doing a great job right now, though.
Thank you. Appreciate it, sir. You're really doing well kissing my ass.
I don't have to, though.
No, you don't, but you're doing it.
You want me to stop?
No, you're fine.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Woo.
I normally don't like this beer. Did I finish my meat story?
I don't know. Let me ask a question for chat, actually. I've got a good question for chat. For those of you that are still here.
Oh, I don't like that anymore.
If Trust45 was... If Trust45 was 300 shipped, would that change your mind for those of you that didn't enter? And if Trust45 was $275, like somewhere, let's call it 275 to 300. I'm just curious, trying to get a pulse. How much would that change your mind, if at all? And if it doesn't, be honest and tell me, right? Because it's sight unseen. But I just want to get a pulse. Like, I want to feel like what the general vibe is.
Fair question.
That's a fair question.
Even though you probably couldn't make it.
I can't make this version, but what if I had a different version, right? What if I had something that was not...
Or just any other project?
Yeah, any other project that's not $400, right? Because it's a lot of money. But if it was $285 shipped.
You're just saying it, general.
Does that, if the price is obviously a factor, but does that change anything for anybody? That's my question. And Tenor said nope, I think, before then, so.
It's better than spending like $185 for a numpad.
This is true. Who spent $185 for a numpad?
There's an interest check or something on Geekhack the other week that was like, I mean, I like numpads, but yeah, they were like, cost is going to be like $185 base. And I was like, for a numpad?
That's expensive.
And I couldn't figure out why. Like, no.
That's very expensive.
Leaking after I paid like $250 for a numpad. Well, you paid $250. Wait, you posted that in the... What numpad was that, Darth?
Ringo says he'd get both. Ringo, the form is open if you want to enter. Darth says I pay like $250 for a numpad. At $285, it'd be much more likely to enter. Okay. Like I said, I'm trying to get a pulse, right? Like, maybe I do something fun for like... That's like 3D printed. Right? Where it's $100. I definitely think more people would be... Look, I came out of the gate swinging tonight. Like, there's no question.
You did. You are asking a lot.
I came out of the gate swinging.
You are asking a lot.
So, yeah. But I'm just trying to get a pulse, right? Like, where is people's propensity to buy these days?
Macro bought one by... Yeah, I remember you posting that, man. It looked really nice, actually. Let me look that up again. So, okay, Darth. I don't know if he can hear me because of the mic, but...
He can.
When I got my MB44, which was that blue, the render that... You go to the page... I'm on the page right now. I know you can't see it, but I'm on the Laneware site right now. That blue that's at the top, I wanted it because I feel like it... I mean, they got Godspeed on it. You know what nobody's talking about? Oh,
yeah, that one. I've seen that one.
I love it, and I love a good knob. I love a good knob.
Ah, that's what he said.
Interesting. It says in stock. Is that true? Add to cart. I'm not buying it.
How much is it again?
It's $185. That's exactly what I said. This is not what I was talking about, though. There's another something.
CSGO says,
Really nice.
Tennis's Embrace wasn't that long ago, still recovering. Fair. CSGO says would be down for somewhere in the middle. I think would be willing to spend more than 100 to have something not 3D printed, but 400 is reaching group buy level. Fair. That said, still heavily considering running the Trust45 for fun. Okay, cool.
I'm not a big 3D printed kind of guy.
Have you had SLS 3D printed?
I don't know. Is that a type of class? What is it?
It's pretty cool. Okay, that answers my question.
For me, it's more of a weight thing.
Okay.
It's not necessarily a material. I like a heavy board or heavier. Didn't have to be the fossil or whatever. But,
Okay.
although that felt really nice. That's just me personally.
All right, we're good.
You sure?
Yeah, we're good. Bring your board over.
Are you sure?
Yeah, bring your board over. I feel like I'm in a good mood.
Like,
Yeah, bring it over. Just right here. Right there. Perfect.
you doing
There you go.
this? Really?
Yep. Really. Thank you.
You're the boss.
I am the boss. I'm the master of teasing, too. I know, I'm surprised Nap Wizard's not here. He'd be so pissed off. He'd be so pissed.
I like Nap.
Yeah, I do too. But he was pissed off today, so. Dar saw it.
Yeah, man. The name of it is
Sick.
I like a theme.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't have a theme planned for this one.
Actually, no. The irony part is that the color kind of themes a little bit already with the board. For you, your color.
Oh yeah.
Your color does, which is hilarious. That was unplanned.
This isn't giving anything away. I had one cap set. I have sold a lot of my stuff recently. Just
Oh shit, that really did theme with it too, didn't it?
which one?
Your cap set, the keycap set with it.
You talking about the one that's wrong?
Yeah. That whole board is themed
That's what I'm talking about.
unintentionally
That's what I'm
themed.
talking
Yeah,
about.
okay,
That's what I'm talking
yeah,
about,
okay.
I had one cap set left, which I know they're gonna be like, oh, you don't have
Yeah.
20 boards. No, I actually sold a lot of my stuff. I like to sell stuff, and then I immediately regret it. But in moments of weakness, I'm like, I have bills to pay, and that's just how I am.
Yeah, you should. You should pay
But
those bills.
I had one cap set that was not on a board, and it went perfect for this. It wasn't planned.
Yeah.
Most of y'all know, well, some of y'all know I like a theme, and if it's not the right theme, I don't like it. So
Cool.
it's so much that I went and bought the novelty
The novelty kit
that night.
Yeah, you did.
For well, I can't say what I bought it for, but I bought the novelty kit specifically to put on part of that board. So
Fair enough.
that's how it went. I really need a haircut.
You do?
Yeah.
You think? Okay. You're a working man. You're busy.
Uh,
I got my haircut. I'm short and shaved. Not. That sounds wrong.
That's not.
That sounds wrong. Short and shaved.
What did?
What?
I'm trying. There's a phrase during.
Let's turn this off. I don't need this. What was the phrase?
I was like vax and wax ready
Yeah,
to go.
yeah, Vax and Wax ready to go. For Tinder, right? But we're too
I
too old
guess.
for that. We're way too old for that shit.
I saw it on Reddit.
Tinder happened after I had met my now wife, I didn't
Really?
I didn't get to have fun on Tinder when it was like new and actually worth a damn. Like I had friends who actually used it, and back when you actually got hooked up before bots, before, you know. I actually know a guy who was a former coworker, and he married his Tinder date. They're happily married. They have a kid.
I wouldn't survive nowadays. I would.
Me neither.
I don't get it. I mean, I don't even.
College, I was a menace. So, yeah.
Short and shade 45 coming win.
Hey, don't.
S&S? Wait, is that
Again, I think the general consensus is if it's sight unseen, it has to be cheaper. But again, I have more projects that will facilitate sight seen, low run raffle entries, right? Where we're still gonna. I want everybody to have a chance fairly. So it'll be like $250, $300 board that you'll see, and then we can raffle, hopefully. I do have a good manufacturer. It's also the one that we're going to use for Walnut for Evan, so that's pretty exciting.
With 2 T's.
2 T's, Walnut.
I don't agree with this.
You really are pressed by that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, all good. Oh, look, Evan's not even on stream anymore. he's playing games with Shem. I gotta ask him something. There we go. Oh, he is here. Okay, I sent you a PM, dude. Just take a look because I want to get Dan squared away too later. So
PM, DM,
PM, private message, direct message, whatever.
No,
But yeah, we're gonna I think stop here. I thought I was gonna do more, but I didn't realize that this was a diode build. So I'm gonna pause here. We'll probably come back. Let's see, it's Monday. Either Thursday, probably Thursday. I'll come back and do. Ray says people might be more likely to buy a sight unseen board at 400 after they see an example of your current 6 might give people a frame of reference.
Then it wouldn't be sight unseen.
Then it wouldn't be, yeah. You mean like the 5 that are accounted for? Is that what you mean, Rage? Or do you mean like kind of what I have on my... Oh, CSGO Maniac, can we see some ocean colors on cam? Absolutely. Absolutely. Luke Ski, 1-to-1. 1-to-1 right now, Luke Ski. So.
I packed up all the rose gold, so y'all can't see none of those. I worked hard last week.
Oh, like a completely new run of boards. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, what?
So Rage is basically saying like, if he can see like an example for like a new run, then
like if you did like a run, like a second run.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. No, that's absolutely
completely fair.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair.
I mean, it's your project.
Yeah. So, and Darth says, I mean, if they know Hedgie, they're going to know what they are going to get. This is very true. So again, again, this is maybe a good learning experience for me. Maybe I should have thought before putting it on stream, but no, that's kind of how I roll. I just fucking roll with it. So, so you see like the first Trust45 set, and if you do a new Shave Balls 45, they'd see your style. Yeah, no, that makes sense too. Absolutely.
It would,
so,
I can't.
I know. Don't feel obligated if you can't.
No, I was like, I would like to see what Jake would spin out with more stuff.
Oh.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I could go further, but I'm not. I guess you could.
Yeah, I guess you could. That's cool. Yeah, can we see? You wanna show off some oceans?
Yeah.
You can pull out the ones in the actual case. That's fine.
This one right here, right?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. No, I meant like in the.
Oh, in the case.
Yeah, they got to see the carry case too, right? So we're gonna put this away. I will come back and we'll do this on like Thursday maybe. I'll clip all these because they're sharp, and then we'll build that because I gotta mill max it, make sure I have enough. All right, this one we think is.
It's not the. I think it's the blue.
It's blue. This sticker does not designate the color of the board. It's just that this one's packed, and that the weight and plates have been added. So this is black. Okay, you know which stack you got that from, right?
Yeah, this one.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Is that blue?
Yeah, that should be. That should be blue.
Oh, I thought that was black.
Yeah. Okay.
Man.
So I know everybody's seen black. I know black is black.
Hold on, let me get another one.
Okay. Yeah, black is black, but.
Let's get a green.
Shiny ass brass weight, dear lord.
It's like Christmas every time you touch one of these things. I hate that. Well, I hate that people
Luke,
don't
see,
have
I'm
theirs.
not going there, bud. If you want, you can. If you're dead serious, yes, I will. But I'm not going there right now. I'm not barking up that tree.
Where's the camera at? This is my favorite.
That's your favorite. All right, so black is black. It's a nice black. It's not oversaturated or anything like that. Not that it really can be. It is black as black can be. So.
You really did a good job cutting that foam.
Yeah, I know. Holy crap. My bad. Oh.
Well, you can at least be assured your case is...
Yeah, it's going to arrive
securely
secure. Oh, my God. Yeah, I have to hand cut all the foam for this entire project. Just throwing that out there. So, these cases are kind of not cooperating. There we go.
There
Perfect.
you go.
Hey, look at that. All right, so black is there.
This one's already unzipped, so don't...
Cool. All right, so you know where this one goes. Let's slowly swap off. Thank you, sir. The 5-pound keyboard. Oh, green.
I'm gonna open one of these.
Green. Fuck yeah, green is probably my... fuck it. Between that and purple.
The purple is nice. Green's my favorite, though.
Here's green.
You know my story about the green.
Yeah, green turned out fucking sick. I'm so happy with green. And this thing's so goddamn heavy.
So good.
So good.
Here you go. Here's your purple.
Okay, and people are gonna want to see rose gold for sure.
Well, that's fine.
And the blue. Shit, they're gonna see all the colors. They will. We're in show and tell mode right now, so.
I'm putting that there, and then you hand me that one. I gotta remember where
Okay.
it's that one.
Yeah, this green is amazing. Boop. All right. This. Oh yeah. Purple. Purple is still one of my favorites for sure. I'm not even gonna pull this thing out just because you guys can see. It is so good. Purple is solid. We went for the Pantone We told the manufacturers the Pantone was Violet C, VIOLET-C, and that's how it came out. So, yeah, purple money. Purple and green? No, black and blue were the most popular.
Here's this has got to be rose gold.
Yep.
Because those are all the ones that did last week.
And then we'll do blue. All right, one more set. Blue's the far one.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Now this one I think is controversial because I got told this was pink. It's not pink. This is really what rose gold looks like. If you know rose gold, this is rose gold. So it does look a little pinkish, but it's supposed to, but it's not overbearing. It's definitely more like pale. I'm actually really pleased with how this came out. So, fifth most popular in the buy, but outpaced silver like 3-1 in the initial interest check, which was kind of crazy. Like that kind of blew my mind. Like silver / dark gray got outpaced by rose gold. I don't know if it was the Olivia hype at the time, but it did. Thank you, sir. You rock. You're the perfect assistant. Thank you. And did you guys see the way the desk shook? And then blue. The blue came out way better than the prototype, that's for sure. Oof. Okay. There we go. Blue came out sick. So everybody should be very, very happy. So here's the other part. Jay ordered the PCBs, and I was going to make that announcement tomorrow in the Ocean channels, but Jay ordered the PCBs, so those are going to get manufactured ASAP, which is really awesome. I know a lot of people have been waiting a long time. Jay stepping up has been tremendous for everybody. So if you talk to him or if you message him, please make sure to thank him, please. He's been super helpful to me, and we are going to get these out the door at some point. We really are. I'm so sick of them. I'm sick of my own keyboard. How about that? But we will get them out, and I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, people are going to have some motions in their hand, which is really, really good. So anyway, I do want to thank everybody for coming tonight. If you catch this stream later, like if you missed it, or if you left and then you see the end of it, thank you very much. Like I said, trying something new, thought it'd be a lot of fun. If it upset you because you thought like one thing and it turned out to be another, I apologize. That was not my intention. It was just to have a good time and really like enjoy this kind of new thought process of like, hey, what if I did this? Do you trust me enough, right? Maybe I'm not quite there. 400 is a lot of money, but it's all good. So anyway, Dar says, hell yeah, Ocean, Pearl, Trust, my man. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel with my set right now, right? I'm still waiting on Pearl. I don't know what's going on with Pearl R2, but still waiting on that. That'll be super premium. Like, shit, we paid, what was that, Darth, $600 for that board? Like, that was an expensive board for sure, but I'm glad that some of you could see the fun in it for sure. Like, again, my intention was to have a good time and do something unique. So, I do think that once it comes out, I think people will go, okay, worth it. And then, like, future runs will not be as expensive or different boards, and then yada, 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 yada. So I do think if you guys are open to the idea where maybe it's just not so damn expensive, I think that'll play well into kind of what I'm working on next as well. And it maybe won't be secretive, or maybe I'll just keep it low-key and then show it off on the stream, because I think a lot of people were expecting to see it on stream, right?
I think that's fair.
That's fair. No, that's totally fair.
Huh? Still want to do it?
No, I don't want to show it. No, it's okay. It's okay.
I didn't mean
no, it's all right. I want.
No, that's fine.
I want the people who entered to have a chance to experience unboxing, which is pretty cool.
That's true.
Those of you that win, I'll hit you up on Discord. There's just like one note about opening it that I want you to know, just because the way it's packed in the box. So basically, you don't want to come too deep with like a box cutter on the top, just nice and easy. But I did everything because it was something I wanted to do, and I wanted to share that passion. So I hope you guys understand that for sure. Like, again, no hard feelings. It wasn't trying to intentionally upset anybody or press anybody for sure. But I appreciate that, CSGO. I do. Thank you so much for understanding that it's the concept, right? And I trying something different. Lucy says you need to adjust that 600 for inflation. When did you buy Pearl? I bought that when I built the was that the Pegasus stream? I think it was the Pegasus stream. Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Was it either Pegasus or Pearl? One of the streams, the when I rebuilt the Pearl. I think it was Pegasus.
I feel like you did it with Pegasus.
Pegasus concept stream or proto stream, and I bought Pearl and I bought the.
You spent like a lot of money that night.
No, it was the Pearl build. It was the white Pearl build because I bought Pegasus and I bought Pearl on the same stream. Like, I was just like, yeah, let me flex on. Like, I don't know what I was doing, but yeah, with Olivia on it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so. Trust45 is a very cool concept. Can't get in, but love the idea. All right, cool, Chrono. So again, things I will take back as feedback. Right, that was the other thing too on the forum is like I had feedback on there, so it's all good. No, Darth, it was Pearl because I bought the Pegasus. Oh wait, maybe it was Pegasus because then I ended up buying my own. I think right, like I built the Alberta Neon one, and then I bought my own. Either way, it was I bought a Pearl R2 and Pegasus on the same fucking stream because. Why not, right? Even though I bitched previously, like a month and a half beforehand, about the cost of the Pearl, but then I did it anyway. So, because I am hypocritical, I guess. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Seriously, I appreciate it. Evan says I talked you into the Pearl. He did. He really did. And Reimer is right. Money is temporary. Glory is forever, right? So no, I appreciate it. I will leave the forum open for the next till tomorrow, probably midday. I'll probably close it midday tomorrow. If you guys share the forum, I mean, obviously Reimer doesn't want me to share the forum anywhere, but if you share the forum, make sure you link someone back to the stream so they kind of know what they're getting into. But yeah, we'll go from there. So I appreciate everybody. Have a wonderful night. Let's hope for Thursday. Hopefully I'll come back on stream and we'll finish Nightmare and we'll go from there. But thank you, everybody. See ya.